Amore. Guarded by Jackson now. Over to Gregg. Yeah.
Quarter. Elizabeth Kitley, 2 baskets, 4 points in that first quarter.
Gregg for... Here comes Duke, making things tough again.
Amore off the bounce.
Gregg.
More the junior point guard out of Australia for the Hokies, just telling everybody take a breath, calm it down.
Gregg
Mentioned she's a good 3-point.
She's had to endure triple teams and double teams all night.
4 ties. Yep, 4 ties and 6 lead changes.
You can tell by the atmosphere what a great opportunity it would be for them to host.
Yeah, a lot of students in the student section to our right in the right end zone at Castle Coliseum.
And the thing that we're seeing right now from the Wolfpack is just multiple players getting touches on the floor in the half court. Have a tendency at times to get stagnant and go one-on-one.
Only has 2 bench players available today. Gregg left open.
Right at 6'6".
Yeah, and they say Heidi's only 6'3", but she looks bigger than that to me.
Right. Asia Gregg with a baseline shot.
Well, they're a veteran group, and Kitley can come back next year. How about that? You have to be strong as well.
She lulls you to sleep with the crossover, then drifts into the paint for the easy layup.
Yeah, she does understand timing really well, right? Like, she's not in a hurry, but she's explosive.
More dangerous in this spot. Shot clock under 10. Gives it up. Another 3. And it's easy to find Georgia and Elizabeth Kitley with the podcast. Good look. Dropping.
Gregg settles for the 3 and hits it. Get Day Wilson called. And look at Kitley working so hard just to try to get position, but better job by Duke post players. Heidi now working, getting in front and staying in front. And Wake just beat Louisville. Yeah. So, Duke, one of the best defensive teams in the country, doing a great job so far on the All-American. I mean, even just look here at the guards. You know, that is just stifling pressure. But you knock it
by 3. Take a look at the scoring breakdown for Van Lith, and you see just how much it rests on her shoulders for Louisville.
Make sure it wasn't this squad, because they had lost to Clemson a couple games ago, right before that UNC game.
There were so many upsets, I got my upsets mixed up. Duke lost to Florida State.
Tech have enough in the tank from its stars without Kitley here in the final 10 minutes.
So we know Georgia Amore does, because she's used to playing a lot of minutes in tight games. The pieces around her, what are they going to be able to do?
She said sometimes she feels tired, but she doesn't let it show. Nice pass from
Scores versus Duke. Double-digit back-to-back scoring games. Duke and Georgia Tech just finishing, picking up where she left off.
She's got 5 tonight. Here's Sol to Gregg. She'll take it and make it.
You've got Poole defending Kitley. Skip it out, Gregg. Wide open 3.
Has been far better these last 3-4 minutes for the Hokies.
Trailer inside to Kitley. Double, triple team comes up and under.
Redeems herself for the deuce on the offensive end.
She's reached her career high of 17, set against Davidson last year. Gregg bully ball over.
Back for Ivy from the elbow. And Virginia Tech really dictating the speed of this match.
Since you were in high school. It would be a very popular move. There's no question about that among Hokie fans.
Puts it out to Asia. Gregg, good from three.
We talked about it yesterday with Coach Harper. What is going to be one of the keys for this team to win? And she said Tamari Key has to establish herself down low. They have to figure out how to play inside out. And she also talked about defense. Defensive intensity and being able to work the game plan.
Well, she's working on Kitley right now down low. They finally get it into her. She's immediately double teamed. Kicks back out to Gregg. Texas won for its last 7 shots. Offense has kind of fizzled on both sides. Gregg. Wow.
Versus the first quarter. And the way this game started, Nebraska's done a great job of fighting back.
4 to shoot for Gregg. To the near side. 8 seconds. Trailer, 6 seconds. Here in the third, Trailer. Oh, what a pass! Gregg finished.
Jackson, because she hadn't gotten many looks, took her time on that one.
Averaging 15 points on 50% shooting in the tournament thus far. Kitley, the deep catch.
Turnover for the Mocs.
Now you got Cornelius back in there. She's got 2 fouls.
Hand straight up, Kitley shoots over him and still gets it to go.
Trying to penetrate against this defense, this zone that the Tar Heels are putting up.
Kitley cuts into the game for the first time. Asia Gregg inside to Kitley.
Dynamic things, and her name is now in discussion, I'm hearing, for National Coach of the Year.
Kitley. Hokies back in charge, and really Elizabeth Kitley hasn't had to do much so far because all of her teammates from downtown have counted for the bulk of the scoring. A little mid-range.
To roommate. Amore to Kitley.
Georgia Amore and Kitley building on that chemistry for the last few years. Kayla King for the rest of this matchup in the low post.
Elena Rice now at the point of that zone. A little bit different player than Woolley. Not as long, but very active.
Kayla King continues to shoot.
Problem for Virginia is they're playing in this pod, right, Kelly? I mean, this is a very difficult pod to play in Virginia and North Carolina. There's Kayla King.
Doing good.
She's been a go-to option over these last 2 weeks, averaging 13 points over the last 4. Gregg finds Kitley fading away. 18-9 our score here in the first quarter. Into the corner, Ashley Owusu puts it on the floor. And
the other guard was pretty good. She wore powder blue, and her last name might have been Latta.
Yeah. Ivory Latta was just so terrific for North Carolina. There you go, Liz Kitley. Finally.
The last couple of games, really taking advantage of this opportunity to be a starter.
How about Roberts with 10 points and 9 boards to tie her career high in that first start against North Carolina. Kitley has to send it right back out. Asia Gregg in there, number 11. That's Kitley in.
Shot clock down to 9. Here's Gregg. And handoff to Amore for 3. Last time out. Carolina settles back into that zone. They've tied it at 16. Kitley got good position.
Reese putting it on the deck, surges inside, can't hook it in. Jackson, Seattle Storm legend, Australian legend here at Climate Pledge Arena. Hollingshed can't.
Brooks has really helped her improve that face-up game.
Darby, no.
Area as Maya Selin works her way around, can't connect. Gilton.
Final seconds of the quarter. Robinson. Cochran. No.
Screen right here in the middle like horns. DeJesus.
There you bets.
Good three-point shooter from the stretch 4 position.
You'll see Liz Kitley hit that turnaround a lot.
Coming in, and he was like, yeah, I was a baller one time in my year, but those are actually Elizabeth Kitley's honors.
Well, Kenny was a pretty good point.
Baseline jumper out of trailer. Won't go, but Gregg